Hello everybody, my name is Neil Wattle. I'm the Programme Director for Fashion Textiles. I think there are 5 questions that my students tend to ask me when they're applying for the course. They're coming to see the department. The first question is about the course content. Obviously, I like to know that students have researched the course they intend to study on. Our course is unique in the sector in that it specialises in printed textiles for fashion and interiors. Let me just explain the context of fashion and interiors for you. If you think about companies like Zara and H&M, they produce fashion, but they also produce interiors, home collections of printed textiles. And this is the fashion context that we encourage our students to explore interior options as well. Our core activity is print for fashion design. We're situated within the School of Fashion and we have a long history of producing really successful graduates in fashion design. Printed textiles is our core activity and you'll be learning all about print design as well as pattern cutting and garment construction. There's a very strong product focus to the course and we encourage our students to actually make finished physical product. Digital textile design is a big part of our course, and the digital revolution has meant that there are many possibilities for design and creation and production of printed textiles. This has allowed students to explore, designers to explore, but it's also made the industry keen for designers to have an edge, and that edge is that they know how that textile will be used. You will design a very different textile if you're designing for fashion or if you're designing for a wallpaper or a piece of furniture. So that knowledge of the product is really important to how you develop your textile design. You'll learn all of the basic skills in printed textile design, screen printing, dye chemistry, hand dyeing, painting on fabric, using stencils, all of that kind of thing in the hand production. But you'll also learn cutting edge digital textile design. We have a fantastic range of equipment on site, which I will talk to you about as well. The second question is really about our creative culture and community at UCA. We are quite unusual in the fact that we offer you your own individual studio space to work in. This is becoming a luxury in degree courses in the UK. You'll find that you've got your own desk space where you can spread out and make yourself at home. As you can see, I'm in my own studio working from home in lockdown, and I've got everything I need around me to create my own work. And I think this is really important to you as a student. You've got that space. When you come and see the department, when you're able to come and visit, everything is on one floor. We've got the print room, we've got the digital lab, we've got the sewing room with machines and pattern cutting, as well as the studio. We've got our BA studios as well as our MA studios. Everything's on one floor in a really lovely, open, creative community space. And we think that's really important to your progress on the course. Question number 3 is about resources. We have amazing resources. The course has been going 10 years. I set it up 10 years ago, and I'm really proud of what we've achieved in that 10 years. We have 20 metres of print table, we have dye vats, steamer, all of the dye chemistry lab to experiment with different formulas. And we have an amazing digital lab. We have 3 digital printers, and we have just invested in the latest generation of Nimaki digital printers, so we're going to have even better quality. We also have dye sublimation technology, and we've also just bought a new dye sublimation printer, which is full width. And that will allow us to print on a variety of different materials: wood, metal, plastic, glass, ceramics, as well as fabrics of all kinds, from silks, wool, cotton, through to leather. Question number 4 is about contact and support. You will find that you are supported really well at UCA. It's a creative, nurturing environment. You'll find that You're in a group of probably between 30, 35 students. I get to know all of my students' names personally. I get to know their work. And that's really important to a lot of students, that they don't feel like a lost number on a course, and that their work really matters to the course team that are teaching them. You'll find that you are also taught by a range of staff who have high-level research and many years staff expertise. You can check online on the staff profiles. There's a profile of myself, and you can see the research and the work that I've been doing over the last 30 years working in the fashion textiles industry. So you will be supported, and you'll find if you look on the Unistats website that we compare very favourably with other universities in terms of studio contact. So you will be nurtured and supported and looked after. Question number 5 is about industry links and employability. There are a number of ways that we stay in touch with the fashion textiles industry, and it's really important to us that we stay live and active in that industry. All of my team are active researchers. They're still practicing textile designers and practitioners. You'll find that in year 2, you get the opportunity to go out onto a work placement internship. It's 7 weeks working for a company which is aligned to your interests. So if you're wanting to work at the top end of the industry for someone like McQueen, or at high street level for Topshop, we will help find a placement that's right for you. And it's something that you can work at and gain that experience that will improve your employability prospects. We've got a large database that you can access, and part of the unit, it's an assessed unit, we will help you find that placement. Other ways that we stay in touch with the industry, we do a number of live projects. This year, our second years have been working on a project called Designs into Industry, and we've been working with a company called Vuprint, the director of which is Peter Westcott. He's got many, many years working at the top end of the industry in printed textiles. So the students have been presenting their ideas to Peter, showing their collections. They've had feedback from him and learning exactly how to format their designs ready for the industry. For many years, we've worked with different companies, and this year we're lucky that Peter will actually take some of that work into his professional portfolio, and hopefully the students will be able to sell their work to him during the process of that project. Other ways that we keep in touch with the industry are through our final graduate shows. Graduate Fashion Week, the biggest showcase of talent in Europe, which is a catwalk experience. It's a really, really exciting exhibition in Truman Brewery in East London. We also show at New Designers, which is another really huge exhibition for graduating talent held in the centre of London. You'll also find that there is an on-campus degree show as well. So these are the ways that we keep in touch with the industry, which is really, really important. Our course does have a business and industry focus to make sure that you're prepared with websites, Instagram accounts, professional portfolios, everything you need to be at the top of your game when you leave the course. If you do have any other questions, please contact our admissions department. I look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.